evening, Ranger Nation and Power Ranger fans everywhere. This is News from the Grid, your monthly update of Power Rangers and Super Sentai news, right here on the Ranger Chambers channel with your hosts, myself, Joe from the Ranger Chamber team, and of course, my fabulous co-star.
Hello guys, I am Guy, also from the Ranger Chamber team. Good evening, Ranger Nation.
And boy, have we got a load of articles for you this evening. So, last month we reported some pretty interesting stuff on News from the Grid, but get ready for August sort of news and reports and all the amazing stuff because, well, what we've got for you guys this evening for August is really more phenomenal. So, buckle your seatbelts because here we go. Kicking things off, as always, with our main headline. And I have our main headline right here, and I'm really excited for this because we have got the reveal of the Lightning Collection Master Morpher. And oh my god, this looks so amazing. And as you can see on your screens right now, on the screen between me and Gary, you can see the Master Morpher. It's just so more phenomenal. But allow us to give you a little bit more details. So Toy Scope on Facebook reported that posted an image of our first look at the upcoming and currently unannounced Power Rangers Lightning Collection Master Morpher. This item has been rumored for a few months now and highly anticipated by fans. Toy Scope also stated that the Master Morpher is potentially planned for a 1st of September release, but no official confirmation has been made by Hasbro as of yet. But Ranger fan Sentai Ranger Cosplay on Facebook is one of the lucky few that has got a hold of the Morpher before its release and has provided a video of the lights and sounds of the Master Morpher, which features the voice of the late Jason David Frank. Now, naturally, as you can see from the pictures on the screen, and even from a little bit of video footage we have from Sentai Ranger Cosplay, as you can see, the Morpher just looks really incredible with the lights that correspond with the different power coins. There's 6 coins in total, being Mighty Morphin Green, White, the Falcon coin from the movie and also Season 3, the Zeo Red coin, Turbo Red, and of course, Dino Thunder Black. So this is actually really amazing. I mean, I hope Hasbro doesn't keep us waiting forever for this item in particular, because I think, well, let's face it, between me and Gary on Ranger Chamber, we really want to get this item. And why? Because we're big Tommy fans and we want to review it for you guys. Although I think Sentai Ranger Cosplay has kind of already beat us to it, but it doesn't matter because we would like to be the first in the UK to review it. But let's just see what happens. But of course, as of yet, we hope to learn of its official release date as soon as possible. So hopefully it all will, hopefully it all will be revealed in due course. Now, so that's our main headline. Gary, what's your thoughts on the Lightning Collection Master Morpher? Just share your thoughts. What do you think of this?
Well, I actually think it looks really, really interesting. We've been waiting probably half a year for this. We've known about this even before JDF's passing. We've known about it. So it's been a long time coming. So finally we've got somewhat confirmation of it. So I think it's just time to actually see when it actually is going to come out, so we can put our pre-orders in, because I know this is going to sell out within like a few hours of it getting released in both America, UK, internationally. You know what?
Yeah, that is definitely true. But hopefully, Hasbro Pulse will post something. Maybe, I mean, who knows? Maybe on the 1st of September we'll get like a pre-order thing. And if they do a pre-order, I am slapping my pre-order instantly. I just hope it won't be too pricey. That's the only other side of it, because the rumor has it that the Morpher plates are going to be, apparently they're going to be metal. So that means, Ranger fans, that the Morpher is going to be slightly different from the previous Lightning Collection Morpher we got, which was the silver one back in 2020. I think it was 2020 or 2021. But overall, I hope that the the classic Lightning Collection Power Morpher will get a re-release, but with metal plates, which would be pretty cool. But we'll have to wait and see if Hasbro will come through with that. Overall, we're now moving on to our next segment, and I'd like to pass you over to Gary. Over to you. What's our next segment?
Well, Intonation, we have now got merchandise news, and as Power Rangers fans, we'd like to also advertise our favourite t-shirts of the week. 30th anniversary Power Rangers
The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 30th anniversary t-shirts. And there's also a t-shirt that features the 30th anniversary, just the 30th anniversary logo right here. So you got that on a big blown up size on a t-shirt. And both of these are available where, Gary?
on Amazon UK and US.
Link in description below.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but what is our first merchandise? What's our first article for merchandise?
Hasbro Pulse TV for Power Ranger anniversary.
Ooh,
So on the 28th of August marked the 30th anniversary of the first episode airing of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in the US. To commemorate such a
momentous occasion.
Momentous occasion, Hasbro has put up a brand new T-shirt of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers team in a Dino Megazord on Hasbro Pulse. Oh, US.
Yes.
Fans from other countries, including us in the UK, have expressed that they wish for the T-shirt and other Hasbro Pulse fans merch to be available to purchase for those not in the US.
So for you fans who don't know this already, fan merch is a little section on the Hasbro US website where they sell special apparel for their Hasbro products, like so for Transformers, My Little Pony, I think, Power Rangers, G.I. Joe. So special t-shirts for that. So like back in the June for the Pride Month news from the grid, we reported that they were doing a Rainbow Pride Mighty Morphin Power Rangers t-shirt, which just said Mighty Morphin Power Rangers with the power coins in the Rainbow Pride colours. And both me and Gary, being gay Ranger fans ourselves, were very disappointed about that.
To myself, a straight man. Yeah, in your sleeps, in your dreams.
Yes. Anyway, but it's disappointing because Hasbro Pulse has yet to bring those fan merch items to both Hasbro Pulse UK or even Hasbro Pulse EU, which was released a few months ago. And it's also the same for the selfie fact. The Hasbro Pulse selfie thing that they do. You know, the one where you can get your photo done and you could put your little head on a figure. I still want them to do that, but I want it to be released to the UK because I'm dying to get my Red Ranger figure.
I was actually planning to get you that for your birthday until I found out it was only in America, and then I started crying. I'm like, it wasn't that badly priced. It wasn't that badly priced.
Tell me about it. But that's the thing. It's like, Hasbro is really excluding a lot of us fans outside the US, and I don't think that's really good customer service, if you ask me. I don't know their reasons for this, but who knows? But Gary, I believe you have a bit more info about where the t-shirt came from.
I do, Joe. I do. The t-shirt was created by Mad Engine Global, part of the Mad Engine Incorporated, which is an apparel license of Hasbro and Power Rangers specifically.
Interesting. Well, I mean, again, I'm very disappointed about the whole t-shirt situation, but
and purchase this item at HasbroPulse.com.
Yeah, so it's cool for the US fans, but it's just a big letdown for the rest of us. So Hasbro Pulse, Hasbro, please correct this and make fan merch available and the Hasbro selfie I forgot what it's called, but basically, can you please make that available for the UK and the EU website as well? Because, you know, even the Hasbro Pulse app, seriously, like, make that available for the UK as well, because it's very much wanted in the UK. I can strongly assure you. Now, continuing on, we've got another Power Rangers apparel outfit. Great news for the US, but not so great for the UK. But we'll get to that now, because our next segment is US Ranger fans can purchase new Mighty Morphin sneakers from American site fun.com. Fun.com, a website that makes gifty fancy dress items. They are selling or pre-order or have a pre-order on their website for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers sneakers, or like they're basically, as you can see on your screens, they are literally high top sneakers in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers stuff. And let's face it, when Gary and I saw this, we were like saying to ourselves, we want them. Red Ranger for me.
And pink for me. Belly would be very disappointed. Blue.
Yes.
Pink.
But allow us to expand a bit. These shoes were announced on Fun.com's Facebook page, and of course, we, the Ranger Chamber team, went crazy for them, and not just us, a lot of UK fans as well. They have advertised all 6 Ranger colours in various US sizes, starting from size 6 to size 13. Unfortunately, though, they don't yet ship to the UK because due to a license agreement, but where they'll only ship these items to US, Canada, and New Zealand, and I think Australia as well was the other one. But a lot of fans in the UK have, well, me and Gary included, are very, very let down and disappointed by this news, because we've actually been on the post of the Fun.com Power Ranger shoes, and we've noticed a lot of fans in the UK have actually said, are these going to be available to the UK? We ship them to the UK. So it's like, I hope Fun.com will change and correct this, change the agreement somehow, and make it so they can be sold to the UK, because clearly there is a strong interest in these shoes. So Hasbro, Fun.com, please sort this out. Seriously. Because I don't particularly want to have go through the difficulty of trying to find a way of getting these shoes, because I really want these shoes. Because let's face it, we've had this problem before. I mean, Gary, I don't know if you remember. Do you remember the Reebok Power Rangers shoes they did?
I was about to say that.
Sold in America, and the only ones we got in this country was, I think it was just the Megazord shoes, which was
a big, got a pair of the green ones as well, and I think that was it.
They only did red Ranger, red, blue, black, yellow, pink, and then they did the Megazord ones, and then they released in America Alpha 5, Lord Zed, Rita Repulsa, and I think they did a putty as well. I think I'm not quite sure, but still, it is a bit of a letdown and a very big disappointment with that. But yeah, there you go. But yeah, it's also what to be said. The starting price for the sneakers before tax and shipping is $39.99, so $40 basically. But we hope that this will change and it will become available for the UK. You know, whether it will be sold by a UK seller. Obviously, if we do find someone in the UK store that will sell these, for goodness sake, please stay tuned to Ranger Chamber, because if we do find out, you know for an absolute fact, we will post about it instantly, because we want these shoes and we know you UK fans want them as much as we do, and we will do our very best to try and help make enough noise so Hasbro will rectify this and make it so these shoes will be available in the UK, because we want them available for the UK fans, because hey, why should we be excluded from getting these shoes? We shouldn't. That's the fact. No. Gary, I believe you have our next merchandise news? Because we got this is our third one now.
Forward to this because she is one of my favourite villains in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers history. So Super 7 have announced that they're going to be giving us a brand new Rita Repulsa figure.
Ooh,
Fans of Super 7 Power Rangers, get ready. A new version of Rita Repulsa is heading your way very shortly. Announced today via its Super 7 store on Twitter. The Violet edition of Rita Repulsa is releasing in September. As you can see on your screens, we have got photos for you to see. The costume
so the first picture you're seeing is the figure itself. So that looks pretty cool. I mean, I love the purple color. Now, obviously, a little bit of a trivia here. So, as you some of you may know, this costume.
Not. This is based off one of the comics, isn't it not?
It was okay. This is basically in some of the comics from the 90s, and also from some of the kids, like from the little Power Rangers storybooks, and also on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers live show. The costume she had was purple, but I never really understood why they made her purple and not the brown color that we're used to seeing her in. But maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe to make it more appealing to children or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, overall, I still think it's really cool. And also, we do have an image for you guys as well, which you're seeing on your screen now. And this is to show you the accessories. Gary, what accessories did she come with?
She is coming with her staff, a red candle, a red crystal like Lord Zed's green crystal for Mighty Morphin Season 2, Episode 2, Partner Green No More, changeable hands and heads, a glass of cranberry.
I'm sorry, I wrote this.
And the love potion.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry, I wrote this part of the article. So yeah, so it's a two-parter episode of Green No More. So yeah, changeable hands, a glass of cranberry and oyster juice, which is what Rita and her crew were drinking in Green with Evil Part 5 in the beginning of that episode. And of course, a love potion from the wedding parts 1 and 2. You kind of, I think you see it more in part 1 rather than part 2. Yeah. So yeah, that's really cool. I mean, I haven't got any of the Super 7 figures, and neither has Gary due to how expensive they are. But I think if I was to get one of the Super 7 figures now, I think I would definitely want to get the Tyrannosaurus Dinozord because it just looks so cool. Anyway, I also want to give, before we move on to our next segment, I want to give a little mention to this. So 3-0, who were in charge, who made these Mighty Morphin Power Rangers figures with the fabric costumes, they posted a picture of these Zeo helmets for the upcoming Zeo head sculpts. Now, I do believe the Red Ranger figure was revealed at a convention in America, but to see the head sculpts, it definitely confirms that Zeo will be their next set of figures in their Power Rangers 030 figure line, which is really, really more phenomenal. And as big fans of Zeo,
my third favorite season.
Okay. So it's me now, is it?
It's back to you, my darling.
Yes, because it's time for Super Sentai news. Now, we touched up on this last month, but we got a little bit more information in this one. So, Kyoryujin Red is definitely set to return in the second half of Osama Sentai King Oja. So the current Super Sentai series, Osama Sentai King Oja, has reached its halfway point, and the show is going to be taking a rather interesting direction. There's going to be a two-year time skip, which will occur as new villains will appear starting in September to battle the King Ojas. But then in October, another king will arrive. Diego, aka Kyoryujin Red. will return in Kyoryujin with a new form, and I'm assuming a new Koryu Red form. I'm assuming that's what they mean. And an updated form of Kyoryujin, which is really, and Kyoryujin is basically the Dino Charge Megazord, but from the Japanese counterpart of Dino Charge, basically. Okay, so the return of Koryu Red is in celebration of the 10th anniversary of Zujin Sentai Kyoryujin, which came out 10 years ago in 2013, which was really cool. And I remember when I did actually watch Kyoryujin, and it was very, very good. There was a lot of exciting bits, but there was a lot of emotional parts as well. The merchandise, you can pre-order the new Kyoryujin merchandise. I believe it's meant to be Kyoryujin, and I believe the Morpher, the Zudin change it or something. I do. Oh, Gabriel Revolver. That's it. I remember now. And those are available for pre-order from Tokullectibles, and also this brand new Kyoryujin is going to be compatible with the Kyoryujin Mecha, so the Kyoryujin Zords, which was really, really awesome. So that might indicate that in the episode in October that the Kyoryujin will combine with the Kyoryujin Megazord, which will be really awesome. Okay, so yeah, that's our Super Sentai news. Gary, I believe you have our last segment for this news from the grid for this month.
I do. We have TV and movie news.
Ooh, this is mainly TV news. Well, I don't know if you can really call it TV because this series is obviously going to be on Netflix. Yes, you probably guessed it by now. Cosmic Fury. Gary, take it away.
So on National Power Rangers Day on the 28th of August, the official Power Rangers Facebook page revealed a clip from the upcoming Power Rangers Cosmic Fury series, which shows Amelia, the Dino Fury Pink Ranger, talking to Mick. Yes, Mick is officially back. The clip has officially confirmed that he is back and he's going to help the Dino Fury Rangers with something. Do you know what's coming up?
But we don't. But obviously, at this point in time, we don't really know how many episodes he's going to be in. We do need to throw that in, but we don't really know how many episodes. Hopefully, it will be nice if Mick was in more than one episode, because it would be nice to see Mick and Billy working together. Speaking of which, I obviously need to mention as well. I kind of dropped a hint about something that was, some of you fans may already know it, but I think I need to let Gary mention this. Another Ranger character, another Power Ranger actor is coming back for Cosmic Fury. Gary, who is it?
Rita Raposa.
No.
Gary, you're going to get yourself fired, boy. Not My Hero, David Jost is back, reprising his role as Billy Cranston. Yeah!
It's really interesting because we've got Billy for Cosmic Fury, we had Jason David Frank as Tommy in Dino Thunder, and then we had Jason appear in Grid Connection in Power Rangers Beast Morphers, which is really, really awesome. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And of course, we also have another little bit of news, because as fans express their excitement for this incredible clip, we also have got the revealing of the date for Cosmic Fury's release on Netflix at long last. And Gary, when is it?
So it will be premiering next month exclusively on Netflix and Power Rangers Fans in the Galaxy. Sorry. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Oh.
Bless you, darling.
Will be airing online on Netflix on the 29th of September worldwide.
I'm so excited. And I have a little announcement to make as well. in regards to Ranger Chamber. Gary already knows about this, but we're going to announce it right now. We are going to be doing a review of the Cosmic Fury Morpher, and we have reason to believe that we will be the first in the United Kingdom to review this Morpher. So the review will be out tomorrow on the 1st of September, and we are so excited to reveal this review to you guys. And so be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell to make sure you don't miss that review. And speaking of Cosmic Fury, wow, let's just say we got quite a few Cosmic Fury reviews this month. So if you've missed it, we're going to reveal them to you now. So towards the end of August, fans were excited to see the reveals of certain parts of Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. The first, obviously, being the release date for Power Rangers Cosmic Fury, which is the 29th of September, as Gary mentioned earlier, which is absolutely amazing and so exciting. The next reveal was the opening title sequence for Cosmic Fury. So we got to listen to the theme song for the first time. And can I just say, the theme song is amazing. Obviously, we'll leave a link in the description below so you can give that a good listen and watch the theme song because it is blinking amazing. But as Gary also mentioned, it also revealed that in the title sequence, we had the return of Billy Cranston, the Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger, played by David Yost. So it was great to see him in the title sequence as well. And he's returning in the series, obviously, to help with the battle against Lord Zed. I mean, who better equipped to battle Lord Zed than the original Blue Ranger? Some press photos were also released online, which revealed that Fern will indeed become the Cosmic Fury Orange Ranger. And also, she had a Cosmic Fury Morpher, or the Cosmic Morpher, and she was wearing an orange t-shirt. And oh my God, I can't wait for that! Because a behind-the-scenes photo was posted to reveal the costume for the Orange Ranger, and you can see that on your screen right now. And oh my God, this is so amazing! Because orange is my favorite color, and I've been wanting an Orange Ranger for God knows how long. And yes, you bet your big pounds, British pounds, I am going to cosplay as the Cosmic Fury Orange Ranger because I would be crazy if I didn't. Because, hey, I want to cosplay as the first official Orange Power Ranger.
Actually, darling, it's quite funny. Do you know what's quite funny?
What's
Blue
that?
and gold is the colour of... Actually, no, it's blue, orange, and silver. If my Dino Fury Gold was Dino Fury Silver, we could have looked like a can of Iron Brew, because that's the colour that's on the Iron Brew can. Orange, blue, and silver. Darn it. Oh, sorry, I had to put it in there, darling. It's a Scottish pun.
I see. Anyways, so the one thing we can say about the Orange Ranger costume is it's like, so the Orange Ranger costume is just the same as the female Ranger costume, and it has a skirt as well. But obviously, I think my version will not have the skirt. So I kind of want to be I'm going to be the male version of Cosmic Fury Orange because why not? It'll be something different. So the only thing that makes interestingly about the Cosmic Fury Orange Ranger costume is the helmet is pretty much the Cosmic Fury Red Ranger helmet, only it has a little, like, what looks like a little horn, a gold horn in the center. But it's the Ankylo Pink Ranger helmet, or Cosmic Fury Red Ranger helmet, only painted orange. So I don't know why. It would have been cool if they could have given the Orange Ranger your own unique helmet, but I guess maybe due to budgeting and stuff, it was just easier to take one of the helmets they had already and just repaint it and then just add on some accessories to make it a little different. But there you go. And as always, Ranger Nation, please stay tuned for news on the grid on the Ranger Chamber social media and YouTube channel to keep up to date with the latest Power Rangers and Super Sentai news. And wow, this has been a more phenomenal news from the grids. And I don't know about you, Gary, but I've had an amazing time doing these reviews, doing these articles. And wow, this is so cool. Now, also, as we've mentioned previously on our Power Rangers Day vlog, we are working on putting together a Ranger Chamber patron. So stay tuned for that when that becomes available. But as we said before, you can help us out by telling us in the comments below, what would you like to get as a perks if you were to pay a monthly subscription for the Ranger Chamber patron? What would you like to get out of it? Giveaways, something from the giveaway, or behind the scenes, early access to our videos before they go up online. So maybe like you can get the information for news from the grid maybe a little earlier. So maybe we can tell you the news from the grid articles we have earlier than what you get out here. Who knows? Or maybe dibs on if we interview Power Ranger actors. Maybe you can get the opportunity to ask them a question or something. That would be really awesome. And that is it for this news from the grid videos. So we would just like to say, Gary, do you want to kick us off with what the fans need to do now?
Power Rangers Nation, you know the rules. You need to like the video, share the video, and please comment below. And your question for the day is, Joe,
what's been your favorite article from this month's news from the grid? And are you looking forward to Power Rangers Cosmic Fury? Because we are. And we hope you'll join us on the 29th of September because we're going to watch it. And we hope you are too. And you can be sure that we'll be back at the end of September for more news from the grid. And who knows, maybe we'll have some more Cosmic Fury news. Wow, this has been amazing. And of course, oh wait, you need to go subscribe. Yes, go subscribe because we've got many more videos coming out right here on the Ranger Chamber YouTube channel. And also don't forget, we have released our first new review from the which we've not done for the longest time, which is the Mighty Morphin Lightning Collection Blue Ranger helmet. So please do go and check that out, and all the upcoming reviews because we've got loads of reviews coming out as well, and we've got more vlogs coming out in September as well, which is really fantastic. And Gary and I are going to be doing those, and we really can't wait to do those for you guys. So, and we would just also like to say a massive thank you to all you guys, all you amazing Ranger fans who have supported us over the last God knows how many years now. So Ranger Chamber for 3 years, and GoldKingRanger, which would have been 10 years old this year. Thank you for supporting that when it was GoldKingRanger. Thank you for that. And we would just like to say again, thank you for watching this video. May the power protect you. Have a more phenomenal day. I am Joe.
and I'm Gabby.
And that was News from the Grid. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, guys.